My name is Vaughn Priddy, or Mr. Priddy soon, eventually to my students. We are today discussing assistive technologies, and one of the ones that I actually got to work with for a little bit is the Morse code data entry device. I'm not really certain what it's called, but it has two clickers. One is for your dashes, and the other is for your stars. Anybody that's actually read Morse code might actually know these as short and long, but it's the same basic concept, and you enter into a pattern. This can actually be really useful for students that have different physical handicaps, such as muscular dystrophy or muscular sclerosis. Those are the two that come to mind, or maybe even severe handicaps such as upper spine damage or something like that.
Another assistive technology that I looked at was it involved putting glasses on and calibrating it to the camera on the computer and moving your head, which in turn would move the cursor. So you can put the cursor onto a keyboard on the screen and type out on a Word document or any other kind of program that is linked on the computer. So a student that has any sort of physical disability and can't use their arms or hands to type can just simply move their head to produce that on a computer, and it's pretty easy to use.
Hi, I'm Jason. Similar to that, there was an interesting piece of equipment that may be cheaper, I'm not sure, but it used foot pedals as the mouse. One was the mover arounder cursor, and the other was the clicker mobility unit, and it worked in the same way, as such that you had the mouse on the screen that moved around, little keyboard, you selected which input data you wanted, and then it put it on the screen, and then you used the little clicker. It was very hard for me to use, but I'm sure as the students got more familiar with it, it's been a lot easier to do. And which brings up the point that, you know, these kids, they're learning how to use these technologies, and they're learning how to do these things. I'm sure that they will blossom and grow with their mental capacities in learning how to do these things. That they're probably a lot better at this than we are. So that's just amazing. That'll help them in all endeavors in life. So I think that's just awesome that we are affording them these opportunities.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I thought I would talk about the Inspiration software. And basically, it's a computer program where you can do all sorts of concept maps. And normally I think that's associated with more English, humanities-based fields, but I'm going into science, and I think that that would also be a good way to tie together ideas throughout a chapter and see the overlying theme. And it was an assistive technology, so it can be for students who need extra aid in organizing thoughts and kind of keeping everything together. But I also like the idea of using it with an entire classroom, because that can help students put everything together. I think one of the big concerns that I would have with assistive technology is that you're singling out a student depending on what the technology is. And especially in high school, you might not want to do that because everybody kind of wants to fit in and be the same. And so I think with the Inspiration software, if you let everybody use it and everybody explore with it, not only is everybody getting the benefits, but the student who needs that help, needs that assistance, can also use the software and not be too worried about sticking out or being different from everybody else. So overall, I think we all learned a lot with assistive technology. We were very fortunate to get to go and kind of try some of it and see what we thought, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks!